All right, good morning, and we're live. So I just noticed I made a huge mistake, so I might not have anyone turn up on this tour this morning. I had it set for PM instead of AM. So if anyone was lucky enough to find me, I'm really grateful for you coming along this morning. And I'm also seeing a low signal indicator, which can't be right because I'm using. It could be a bit of a non-event today. If 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 you are here or if you're watching it later, thanks for joining me. If you are here, please give me a wave. Hi, Catherine. Great to see you. Lovely to see you as always. So it might just be you and me today. Oh, hey, Tish. Hi, Lou. It's delightful to see everybody because I literally just had to fix a big mistake where I was showing on YouTube as 12 hours later from now. So I'm really happy to see people join me. All right, so we've just got a minute to go. We might be a small crowd this morning because of the stupid error I made over the time, but never mind. People will catch me later in the recording, so that's all good. So what have we been up to? Yesterday we went into Georgetown, of course, and did the live sculpture trail. I hope you all loved that. I thought it was adorable because it was just so quirky and unusual and different and fun, and I really enjoyed seeing it myself. Hi Claire, good morning. I really enjoyed seeing it myself, and I enjoyed taking you guys along with me. It was absolutely gorgeous. Today I'm going to head back into Little India. I'm on a mission to find somebody for a special request. It was really fun, wasn't it, Tish? So I've got a challenge, a chore. It's not a chore. It's delightful. I've been set a task to try and find a special object, and Little India is going to be the place to find it, if anywhere. So I'm off into Little India again this morning. The shops weren't open when we were in there yesterday. It was just too early. Nothing opens here till about 10 o'clock, which I find really unusual being in a tropical climate. I kind of think that more would be open earlier in the morning to allow people to sort of just hunker down in the afternoon like we do. But perhaps that comes with being accustomed to a tropical climate. Hey, Annette, great to see you. So it's time to start. Once again, it's dark. But Richard's gotten up early for some reason, so he's sitting in there watching TV. He's normally still asleep, so sneaky peek, look, he's in there watching TV. So I don't know what got him up so early. Anyway, so today we're off to see the Thai Buddha temple, and just a little bit of background. Back in the late 1800s, 1795, in fact, a parcel of land was set aside for the Burmese and the Thai, or Siamese at that time, communities in Georgetown, or just outside of Georgetown in Penang, by Queen Victoria. And on those two sites were built the temple for the Siamese community and a temple for the Burmese community. Hi, Ronnie Lynn, great to see you. So what we're seeing today and 2 days from now, which is Sunday morning my time, is the beautiful temples that have arisen on those sites over time. So we've got the Thai Buddha temple today, and we'll be doing the Burmese Buddha temple on Sunday. They are stunning. So let's not waste any more time. Let's just get into it. Just need to hit the start button. Go over here. Okay, we're in an area of Penang. It's actually called Jalan Burma, which means Burma Street. And we're about to check out two rather interesting sites, one of which is the Thai temple, where there's a sleeping Buddha, and the other one is the Burmese temple. So let's check them out. You can actually get a glimpse of the Thai temple just over my shoulder there in the background. Let's go have a look, hey? someone needs his fan belt adjusted. So we're walking along a street called Jalan Burma, and this is about halfway between where we're staying in Tajong, I can never say it, Tokong, I think it is Tokong, and Georgetown itself. So it's actually on our bus route when we've been travelling between the city and our apartment. And this is quite stunning, quite stunningly beautiful. So let's go inside and see what's here. Alright, so we're approaching the Thai temple, the name of which I will get for you and put in the description. We're approaching the Thai temple on our left down Jalan Burma, and on our right, look at this. This is the Burmese temple. So we have two incredible places of worship across the road from each other. On this side, the gorgeous Thai temple. And this is just magnificent, the Burmese temple. I'm going to go into the Thai temple first. I will ask permission at both places as to whether I can video and more importantly use the camera on a stabilizer device. But from the outside, just look at this. This is an amazing, stunning, beautiful. My goodness, look at this. Focus on the background, not the foreground. There we go, that's better. And a big golden stupa over there. And it says that this plaque was in memory of someone dedicated by their family. All right. We'll come back to the Burmese temple afterwards, but I'm going to go into this first. Look. And the footpath is literally littered with gold. I mean, we have gold on both sides of the street, but look at the footpath as well. We're standing under a tree that has yellow flowers, so the footpath is littered with gold. It seems somehow appropriate, doesn't it? Okay. So I'm going to cross the road and we'll head into, there's the name of it, the what? This is why I couldn't do it. This is why I couldn't commit it to memory. And I don't even know how to say it. I don't really want to insult the Thai people by getting the pronunciation terribly wrong, but it looks to me like it might be what? Chayaman Galaran. Chayaman Galaran, Thai Buddhist temple. Okay, let's go inside and take a look. I need to find out if I'm dressed appropriately. I need to find out if I need to remove my shoes and how to show respect within the grounds of this beautiful temple. We're just waiting for a motorbike to pass so we could cross the road. There's a couple of souvenir shops on the outside. Let's have a look at the beautiful gate up close. I know nothing about Thai Buddhism, so I am here helping you see this place without any benefit of any knowledge. So we are literally entering together as tourists, basically, as explorers. We have a series of benches at the entrance. With dedications.
And then on my left, first of all, we have a community hall. Even the community hall is elaborately and ornately decorated. Once we pass the community hall, there's what appears to be a small shrine in front of another building with a golden stupa on its roof and a Buddha at the back. So let's take each of those in turn. I haven't seen anybody as yet who I can ask if it's okay to video while I'm inside the grounds, and I'll take each part of the site as it comes. It may be that once we enter the temple itself, that's where we may encounter an obstacle, but we'll see when we get there. Isn't that beautiful? Look at this. Look at this for a shot. Let me try and get the right hand pagoda into frame if I can. It's a little bit tricky. There we go. It's the best I can do, best I can manage. And the detail on the dragons is a mosaic of some sort, but really reflective mosaic. So I don't know if it's glass. That's the detail there. And then inside the shrine itself is it's a golden figure. It doesn't look familiar as a Buddha to me. I'm trying to change the exposure so we can. No, it's not. It's just very dark up the back. We're not seeing it. These might just be utility buildings, but they're all decorated in keeping with the entirety of the site. And here we have that roof. Look at the roof. It's two stupas with this amazing roof in the middle. I'm going to zoom in on that so we can see it a little bit more clearly. Beautiful. Okay. So this is actually a spiral staircase inside here that goes up to that upper level. So I don't know the purpose of this building. But all the mosaics are in this same shimmery, reflective material which looks a lot like glass and gives it this dazzling effect. And there's more buildings around the back, including what looks like a very simple shrine over the back there. So possibly my guess is that these shrines are for workers or volunteers for their use. Okay, so I'm going to go into this first building here. The lower level appears to be sort of guardians or warriors, and then the upper level appears to be perhaps a goddess. I don't know anything about protocol here, so I don't know what I'm permitted to do and where I must keep my distance. So we'll play it by ear and see as we go. Okay, so we're right next to one of these golden stupas, which is here. And here is the depiction of, now I think that's a goddess, but I could be wrong. There's an open doorway here with beautiful gold semi-relief all the way on both doors. There's the one, and we have to try and imagine what the full picture would look like when the doors are closed. This is the right hand side. And then as we enter, we see our first Buddha. These are obviously intended to overwhelm. I was just told to take my shoes off. I came in the wrong door, that's why. I didn't realise. Okay, so no shoes. And that's okay. If I'd seen a sign to say no shoes, I would most certainly have removed them. I didn't see a sign, so I scuttled out of there quick smart. All right, so now that we know the protocol, we will be better informed and we know exactly what we need to do. I just don't know just yet where to place my shoes, so let's see if we can find that area, the shoe area. So we see these incredible dragons now, absolutely beautiful. So there's a little tour group coming in, and no doubt they'll be told where to leave their shoes, so maybe I could follow them. Okay. Alright, so we enter between the dragons, but I just need to find where to leave my shoes. Okay, I can see it now. I can see where I need to leave my shoes, so it's all good. It's all good. All right, so let's walk alongside this dragon here and take a look at him in detail. He has his big head on either side, of which there are 3 smaller heads on each side. Just glistening, reflective, shiny. It's like a jewel. It's like a giant jewel. And the back of the dragon's head looks a little like a cobra's, I guess. Okay. Before we go inside, I'll just have a quick look at a couple of these other figurines on the outside of the temple. So we have like a rooster or a bird of some sort with the head of a woman or a goddess. And then over here, this must be a guardian, I imagine, a protector of some sort, big and imposing, holding some sort of truncheon. He's green, his face is green, and the other one on the other side of him is pink. And then we have the giant stupa on the right hand side that we'll get to after we've been inside this first temple. Okay, so I'm going to go and take my shoes off. I found where they go. Before we enter to see the sleeping Buddha, which we can already see a glimpse of through the doorway. So, no shoes. Please place your shoes on the rack provided. Now I don't know, I haven't been confronted by anyone, so I'm assuming I'm okay to do this. This is okay. Thank you. As we enter the hall, there are places where you can buy candles and joss sticks and even a monk robe, 100 ringgit for a monk robe. This is what the floor looks like. And in front of us, we see the sleeping or reclining Buddha. Inside a huge hall with other Buddhas at the foot of her bed. Is it a her? I feel like it's a her, but it's Buddha, so it must be a he. I want to pass by this woman who's praying and not get in her way. We can see that royalty have visited this place. And there are paintings alongside the wall. And up above on the wall, hundreds of Buddhas on the wall. Let me see if I can get one without that reflection. So we have different Buddhas. People are praying, so I really want to only speak very quietly. It feels like this has gone out of focus. There we go, that's better. Okay. So this one is devoted to prosperity and long life. So you can make a donation here. It says, to devotees who worship this God, they are blessed with long life and wisdom. And each of these Buddhas have a similar donation box. So I'll walk around the perimeter, then we'll come back and have another look at the sleeping Buddha. And on this side we have statues of lions and elephants in front of a golden frieze. At the head of the Buddha's sofa, couch, bed is this painting, and that's her head, or his head. I keep thinking it's a her, but it's Buddha, so it must be he. Okay, so for the length of each wall is a different depiction of Buddha or a deity of some sort. So for instance, this one here says it's the Pramalai Bodhisattva. To the devotees who worship this god, you will have rice and good health. And I think this might be a wall of urns of people's ashes. We have people walking towards me and I don't want to intrude on their worship, so I'll get out of their way. So all along the length of this hall is the different depiction of Buddha. And these ones are to do with the Chinese zodiac year. It has a chart up here with the years and which lunar year they fall into, which zodiac year they fall into, and then each of these. So this is mine, coincidentally. I didn't deliberately choose this one. The year of the dog. Devotees who worship this Buddha, they will have freedom and always have happiness. I like that. I really like that. Freedom to travel, being in my happy place. I do like that. And then up on this wall, I just need to get further back to try and get it all in. It's quite large, this mural. Down the bottom it says, in his last existence, he became a monk and through his own effects obtained enlightenment in the shade of the Bodhi tree, banyan tree. So here we have year of the cock, year of the rooster. Devotees who worship this Buddha, their wish will come true and will have riches. I wish that was true. Riches, a year of the rooster. It depends how you count your riches, doesn't it? We consider ourselves wealthy in the fact that we are free to have this amazing year of travel and experience. Year of the monkey, devotees who worship this Buddha, they will have wisdom and will be famous. Okay, and of course on my right hand side are these urns, and I feel a little bit disrespectful by dwelling or lingering too long on these, so I won't. Above what we're looking at here, I believe, is Buddha's journey to enlightenment. So I'm probably walking along in the wrong direction. It probably should have started from the left. We can see numerous murals up above us, and then right at the top it says, "The gods and fairies gather to do homage to the embryo Buddha." Wow. I'm going to zoom in on that a little bit. Yes, these panels are numbered, so they're going down in number. I'll just let these people pass. Sorry. So this one says, it's number 5. Mahasada invite Chalani and 101 kings to go into the tunnel. When the light go out, all are very afraid, cry out for their lives. When the light are lit again, they become firm believers in the Bodhisattva. So that's this one here. And at the end of this hall is another reclining Buddha. Before we pay too much attention to the figures along that aisle, I'll just take a look at this panel here. It says, it's number 1 panel, Prince Tamir, about to be buried alive, seizes the royal chariot and brandishes it above his head to show his supernatural power. Let's go to number 2, since it's a beautiful one as well. And number 2 says, Mani Makala saves the life of Prince Janaka so that he can later become king of the kingdom of Melhita. Fascinating. So another reclining Buddha here. Flanked by lions. So there's a lion at that end and a lion at the foot. And these ones appear to be dedicated to days of the week, so Tuesday. Friday, and so on Wednesday. I'm not sure why they would be out of order. It might be random, or there might be a reason for it. And the lines have now changed from a literal depiction, this one here, to more of a fantasy-based one. Would you say? Is that a correct description? Mythical based. Okay, so this one depicts Vesantara accompanied by his wife Badri, his son Jail and daughter Kana made their journey to Vangrade Mount and then become a hermit. Which these panels I know would be incredibly meaningful to anyone who's familiar with the myths and legends, I imagine. So this Buddha is flanked by that snake that we saw outside, the heads of the snake. And now we've reached the foot of the sleeping Buddha. And now there are other figurines here. I don't know who this person is. There's nothing to say, or nothing in English anyway, to say who this person is. But he looks more Western than everything else in this hall. And there are numerous statues and figurines of Buddhas. Okay, just going to slowly back out through the exit door. And then we can go and look at the big stupa. I wonder if I can retrieve my shoes. So there's another little temple in here, flanked by smaller dragons. I'm not sure if I should pick up my shoes and carry them with me. I might do that. So let's just head back over to the door that I entered by, grab my shoes, and I'll just carry them in case I need to remove them again. There's a little mosaic up there that says, please take off your shoes. Okay, got my shoes. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. Gosh, I'm a little bit awestruck, I must say. I'm not going to step down on there barefoot. It's the sharp driveway. Okay. So I'm not sure what this small temple is, but there's another Buddha at the center of it. It looks very similar to the first one we entered. It's as if the main temple is flanked by these two smaller temples, but it does have different outside, what do you call it? It's not decorations, depictions. Whereas the other temple had the warriors and the Buddhas or goddesses. This one has the dragons. There's also 3 big urns to play incense sticks at the entrance. There in the background is the giant stupa. So here we have, as we enter, a multitude of these smaller depictions. In front of this larger Buddha with a robe around its shoulders. And the wall is covered with dedications, personal dedications to family. The entire wall is covered with these dedications. I'm also interested in the wrought iron work in the window panels. Really beautiful. I'm not sure if we can see it better through this one. Alright, so let's go around and see the main stupa. It is beautiful, isn't it?
It's beautiful, but I don't.
Why can't you get in there?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I also.
There's no public access.
I'm first time here.
Me too. Yeah.
Me too. So I just it's beautiful, but I don't know how to.
Are you Thai?
I know I'm from Taiwan.
You are from Taiwan.
I'm from
Okay,
Taiwan.
so no relationship to the
Yeah.
Thai Buddhism.
Yeah.
Tourists like me.
Okay. Good luck.
Good luck. All right, so it appears that you can't actually get to it. I've just had that little conversation with this person who was as puzzled as I am, but it is gorgeous, isn't it? Look at it. That's as close as we're going to get to it, though, I think. There doesn't appear to be any way around there to get to the stupa. Oh, hang on a second. Did he try going around here? Well, that was a bit silly. That was easy. Okay. All right. This is not going to be easy to actually see it, though, because look at this. It's just straight up. See from the corner over here. Okay, yeah, this is better. This is much better. All right. I'll just put my shoes down. Right, let's go. Let's have a look. Going up. Going up. Wow, look at that. So I'm going to do a circuit. We'll go inside in a moment. But the splendor of the stupa appears to be purely on the outside. So we're about to enter the main stupa. So when you are inside this shrine, please do not smoke, take off your shoes, remove your hats, and do not bring in food and drinks. So those signs seem to be blocking that entrance, so we'll enter from the side. And those two girls appear to have done exactly the same thing, coming from this side. So we have a series of Buddhas in various depictions, including this one with the snake heads once more. And then on the ceiling above us is a mural. What do you call it when it's on the ceiling? Well, let's see if I can get as much of it in as I can. And it says that it was donated by Mr. John Teo Pek Chong from Singapore in 2018, and it depicts the Buddha passed away in Kushinagar, India. I'm going to walk slightly backwards. so that we can see the whole thing. And up on the left-hand corner we have, is it a fairy, a spirit, something like that? And on the right-hand side there are more. So the eternal entities, I don't know, is that how you refer to them? I'm trying to get it straight. That's better. Okay, and then back down to the depiction of the eternally sleeping Buddha. Amazing. All right. All right, so that was the incredible Thai temple, and I've just returned to put my shoes back on before we head across the road, the Burmese temple. So there we go, one last look upwards with the stupa behind me over my shoulder. Okay, let's head out across the road to see the Burmese temple. We head back out the way we came, out past the beautiful dragons, and then across the road to see the Burmese temple. So here we go. Here's the view from between the dragons. Actually looking across the road to the Burmese temple, which is where we're headed right now. And there's one last small temple in the grounds here, which we won't go inside because again it requires shoes off. But this one seems to be dedicated largely to elephants. There's a lot of elephant depictions in here. Okay, across the road we go. So in front of us now we have the gate for the Thai temple at the exit, and across the road, immediately across the road, we can see the Burmese temple. And since I know that I'll never get to Burma ever in my life, it's highly unlikely, we will take this opportunity to explore this beautiful temple.
All right, so that was it. Wasn't it gorgeous? Yeah, those dragons are incredible. They're amazing. And look what we finish up with today. Here we go, everyone. And I suspect, you know, they warned us, the reason that we rejigged our entire itinerary was because we'd been told about the smoke season, the burning season in Thailand. So whereas we previously had quite a logical route, you can see the sun glowing on that building over there as well. Whereas we had previously had a really logical route that kind of went, you know, up through Malaysia, up into Thailand, before we headed across to Vietnam. We were told to avoid Thailand at this time of year because of the burning season. Yes, Tina, it's sunrise. It's about 10 minutes past sunrise. Do you want another look? Sorry, but this table and chair arrangement's a little bit awkward, and there's a weird step here on my balcony. Let's have another look. straight out. So because of this, I think there's smoke in the air, actually. It feels very hazy. And stand here and look out. And I was going to say, I'm not absolutely certain, but that's our pool down there. And I think you might be looking at Richard swimming down there in the pool. He's just a dot. Okay, so yeah, we rejigged our entire itinerary because we've been warned about the burning season. And then Richard's friend, who we are actually meeting up with in Bangkok when we get there, he's married to a Thai woman. She said, "Oh no, the burning season's illegal now. No one's allowed to burn anymore. It's banned. Huge fines. Can't happen." Well, to me, this looks like smoke, and I've heard that people are still burning anyway. So it was probably a good thing that we didn't go to Thailand and held off going there for a couple of months. But yeah, it feels like there's smoke in the air. So tomorrow, I think what I'm going to do, I haven't decided yet. I think what I'm going to do, because it's a little bit expensive to get there by Grab, and there's no way to get there by bus. It's you can only get part way there, and then the rest of it's quite a long walk. I'd like to get to the Botanic Gardens. They have the huge lily. Where's my hand? This way. Huge lily pads is one of the big features of the Botanical Gardens. So I might do that tomorrow. Come back the following day, 2 days from now, for the Burmese, the second part 2 of the tour that we've just watched. And we'll see the Burmese temple, which is completely different to the Thai. Beautiful. It's not a sleeping Buddha. There is an immense Buddha, but it's not a sleeping Buddha. So it's quite a lot of differences. You kind of expect that their cultures being their countries being very close together, there would be a lot of similarities. But the main similarity is the gold. There's gold everywhere. So it's quite stunning as well. Very beautiful. So join me for that on Sunday. And Monday, have I got anything planned yet on Monday? I think I'm planning to do, oh yes, I have a YouTube premiere. So if you joined me the other day where my video failed and we didn't get to see the Keklopsi temple illuminated at night, I have uploaded it to YouTube, and rather than just plonk it and go, I'm doing it as a YouTube premiere. So feel free to join me for that on Monday morning, which that's my time. So probably Sunday evening, your time. What else is happening? There's a big butterfly farm. Biggest in Malaysia, Asia, something. I need to double check again the features. I'm looking into perhaps going there. Again, it's an hour by bus to get to it, and it's not cheap. It does require an entry charge, but I think I might go there one day next week. And so if I do that, I will probably do it as a recording rather than as a live tour, just because of the uncertainty of it all. Just never know what time you're going to arrive. Buses are unreliable here. I don't know what it's going to be like when I get there, and I don't know what the signal is going to be like. So for all those reasons, I think it'll probably be better to do it as a recording and bring it to you at a later date. All right, so that's it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks, Lethargy. Thanks, Mary Lou. Thanks, Annette. And let's catch up again sometime soon. If you haven't already done so, I know most of the people I see here right now will have done. Please get onto the shared calendar. We are adding, Annette and I are adding new guides every day. I brought in Joe, who you might remember did Reiki sessions on Hago. I brought him in yesterday, and tomorrow morning I'll be bringing in Alejandro from Costa Rica. I believe Annette has just brought in Patricia from Umbria, and left her to upload a ton of events. So please get onto the shared calendar. This is not about, when I sit here in front of you, it's not about promoting me. My mantra is that when we help each other, we all benefit. So that's my aim in bringing about this shared calendar. All right, thanks everyone. See you all soon. Bye for now. Bye bye.